Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020. This is All Rounder. It's episode number 54. We're at Trobro, Lyon. I am actually one of the favorites. Maybe I won this last year. It's possible. I might have won this from the break last season. And that's why my name's up on that list. Team, a little more tempered, objective. They do see me as somebody going for it, but their objective is to get me into the top 50. So they've given me a single rider in support to try to do so. And I like that part. I think I could definitely manage a top 50 finish. Plus one race day condition, flats at a 79, stamina resistance low, almost mid 70s. Cobble rating hits 70 today. Cobble sections aren't that bad on this race. You still need it because two of those sections are right before and at the end of this race. We're down to the final 38 kilometers. I'm in a pretty strong position near the front, the top 12 riders. It's a hard chase, and this is a good thing. A hard chase means a lot of flat ratings out there are going to start having a real impact on riders. I'm still hovering in the high 150s to 160s, and it's only doing a little bit of damage now. 15k to go. We've caught the break. There's 77 riders left. We weren't left that many behind without the cobble sections. So that's a really good sign. 12.6k. I wish I had a few riders because we could do some more damage and I could have a real shot at potentially winning or at least finishing, top 5 or so. But now as we head towards that 10k to go banner,
the team leader is falling behind. The finish line is getting
it's okay
close.
because of that flat rating. You can really see just how much damage there is to the rest of my team and how many riders are out the back and completely out of contention here. We're coming up on a cobble section. I need to be near the front for
Everybody
this.
seems to agree that the stage will be won in a sprint.
And this is also the same one. You can see it's 1k to go from the finish. 3 stars. It's only 500 meters. You come out of that,
and are better at
then it's
absorbing
technical
vibrations.
to
This
the
takes a
end.
lot of strain off the rider's forearms.
Race official just took my head off.
Wow, that's
Small
one
breakaway.
attack that's going to leave a good view in its wake. The finish
And
line
I
is
join
getting
him.
close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
Nope. All I did was reel him in. 3.7. Whoa, 3.7. 3.7. Okay, we're seeing the next round of attacks. I'm going 87, 88 here. 2.7k. This is so fast how it comes up on this.
There we
2k
go.
to go.
The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up.
Sneak, sneak, and sprint. Come on, come on, come on. I'm attacking strong, but come on, Guillaume.
He managed the sprint like a
And
master
then
of
Cobble
his craft.
takes the win.
He was certainly
Cockard's
the
there in
fastest
third.
today.
Paddy Bevan fourth. Guillaume Say takes 7th. My teammate Halverson there in 8th. I get 15th. Okay, not bad. Not bad. You can see I only have just a tiny little bit of
We're waiting
red
for the
bar
tailenders
left.
who continue to
So
arrive.
I do think I might have won this last year, but it was from the break, which is why I had no business being among the favorites. And I'm happy with team asking for a top 50 because top 25 they'll like. They're gonna like top 10 a whole lot more, but under the circumstances, I think we're right about where we could and should have been. I couldn't have gone much higher than I did. So I'm at the Veenendaal Classic. This is one of those where I would hope the breakaway would have a chance, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'd like to get in that breakaway. I kind of have free reign today. My assignment is puncher, but without any sort of placement on it. And actually, it looks like they're going to give me some team support today. So with team support, yeah, I might be able to do a little bit. But of course, I'm only a 70 in the sprint, and I have a -1 race day condition. So without some sort of bonus to that, I'm not expecting much to happen. Now, the couple sections in this race are all right here. There it is. We're through it. We're going to hit that same one 4 more times. It's 1 star. It's really smooth for cobbles. And it's on a downhill section of a very gentle sloping hill in these early stages. We have a massive breakaway. Holy cow, 16 riders made it into that break. That's pretty large. 4 minutes is the gap, so it's already holding firm, so at least that's good. That means there is somebody out here committed towards chasing that down. I love that for Meltfort. It's a +5 today because I'm going to just pretty much follow him to the finish line. I'm going to use him as the sprint, and I'm just going to try to stay on his butt and have him lead me pretty much across the line, and then I'll sprint it out in the last couple hundred meters or something, have him go just slightly early. Tinkledam is a sprinter, I think, by trade, so he'll lead him out, and then Van Empel losing those guys to a crash. Not good. Hopefully they'll get back in here. Tinkledam withdraws, so he's injured. That's not good. Vermeltfort, 2 minutes behind. Regains contact. That's important. 116k to go. Doets, okay, he could lead out. Van Empel at the front. Yeah, I like my chances with this group. I liked it better with Tinkledam as the first lead out rider, but yeah, that's okay. I can work with these guys. Luke Rowe, Timo Rusin here as well. It's one of our better teams that we've brought to a race, but we are up against a large peloton and some of the big teams. You can see Sunweb is here, Giant Alpecin is here, or Hansgrohe is here, so Astana's here, CCC is here. Yeah, we're up against the big dogs. So good luck to me. Good luck. 70k to go. I'm fresh. We're starting to see some fatigue out there. That's often a good thing, but Van Empel, he's involved in the chase of that breakaway group, which still have almost 2 minutes. And with such a large group, they can't be that tired, but we're still pulling them back anyway. Van Empel's going to be done here pretty soon. See, my 79 is starting to struggle a little bit. There's some undulation here. Oh gosh, another crash. Oh, Luke Rowe is out and withdrawn. He is injured. By the way, we are already into the middle of May. Our last race was 3 weeks ago. We've had the turn of the month. We get a good evaluation on that one. 27k to go. I now have full team support with Luke Rowe out. So I now have Timo Rusin as well. Rusin, another quality
There's an
sprinter.
attack in the
So
leading
I want
group.
him to get up
Some
here
riders
behind
were
me.
not giving it their all and sharing the
I
pace.
want Vermeltfort to get... Actually, let's switch the order there. Okay. And Dotes... Yes, perfect. Alright, let's make sure I stay up near the front. We're just about to reel in the break. We're down to 35 riders in the peloton at the moment, as the pace has caused some
The pack is
splits.
back on level terms with the breakaway group. The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%. We've got
3
15 kilometers
riders
to the finish
creating
line.
a little gap out front. Seen some real changes here. Just 24 now. 13k to go. Rusin's still here, but he's pretty tired. Vermeltfort's doing okay. I like this amount of fatigue in the group and this yo-yoing. You can see Sunweb really
There's now
pushing
just 10
tempo.
kilometers left.
Kind of pulling a Sunweb, aren't they? Rusin's not going to last
The
much
sprinters
longer.
are positioning themselves up front. It'll probably be a
Let's go ahead
mass
and
sprint
switch this
finish.
up. That's too far back. Not going to have an impact. Wow, pace just went out of this completely. Let's follow Vermeltfort. Get out there. We don't want to lift this. Come on now. Lead me out, buddy. Lead me out. 7k to go. Go downhill here. Gel for me. I want to keep pushing tempo.
You see that? You can read the pain on the faces at the back of the peloton.
There we go.
There's
Now
a
we're
growing
starting
number
to
of
get
riders left behind.
some
There are just 5
accelerations.
kilometers left.
Punchers going for it. 4k to go. Okay, Vermeltfort. Accelerate a little harder. He's got me in an optimum spot. 3k to go. Next acceleration.
Things are hotting up at the
2.5k to
front.
go. Okay. Sprint it out, buddy.
There we
Sprint
go.
it
The
out.
sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up.
And it's my turn. Oh, I lost his wheel slightly. Top 10, though. This will be a top 10. Top 10.
A really
good.
powerful sprint
Alberson
finish
for
to
the win.
claim a
Martinelli
great victory.
second. Case Bull fifth. He should have won this thing. I get into the top 10. Ninth place. Ahead of Luis. That's a good result. I wouldn't normally show a race in its entirety, such as this one, where I'm a puncher in the sprint train going for a finish.
He's launching an attack.
There isn't
There's not
any
much
real
hope in it
objective here. I'm
succeeding,
just
but at
looking
least
for
his
the
family
highest
gets to see him
position
on
I can
TV.
get in the GC. So again, I wouldn't show this normally, but taking a look at the calendar, I took a look at the calendar for a couple reasons. One, it's been a barren wasteland. It's been almost a month and a half, and I've had just 2 classics in that gap. Now, a third classic in that gap. It's still going to be a couple more weeks till my next race. So over virtually a 2-month stretch, I have 3 one-day races. This is the third of those. Next up, Valerie's Belgium Tour, 5 days. That's a solid episode right there. So just to give you a little more content for this current episode, extended this stage a little bit in that. So we have an 11-man breakaway. They are 4 minutes away. And here is the event, Grote Pries, Marcel Kint. 200-kilometer flat one. We got a few little undulating periods that are slightly above that 3%, but nothing major to it. Pretty straightforward day. I've got a little bit of team support. Miso, just slight. I'm one of a few guys it looks like we're angling for. We do have some actual sprinters here that are much quicker than I am. I just seem to get results where others do not, because I time things better than they do, and I actually go for it. And I have a good flat rating where I don't get my butt handed to me when the peloton pushes late on, chasing down large breakaways. Like the medium to large breakaway that we have today, it's more than 10. So maybe, just maybe, the chase will be hard, and we can do something with that. Can I squeeze out a top 10? Well, it's a slight downhill, which means I can sprint a little earlier. Let's take a look at that profile. It's definitely a bit of a downhill. Speaking of profile, what is the finish like? Okay, we're out here on a circuit, but it looks like the finish is down here. But what direction are we coming into that finish? Can we get a decent look at the finish? I have no idea which direction is the finish. But either way, it's either one left-hander or right-hander, or it's pretty straight coming in. So it's not going to be that technical. I mean, it'd be nice if it was a right-hander and a left-hander coming in, but yeah, I don't know which direction we're going to be approaching it. It looks like we could be going in for, well, I don't know. We went out this way and probably went on up, and now we're working our way back. I'm feeling we're going to take a right and keep on going. Well, let's see. Keep it go. That. Oh, did we see a 1K banner? I don't think we saw a 1K banner. But this seems to be the finishing circuit now, doesn't it? 5K to go.
Aha! He's trying to give his pals
Right-hander,
the slip.
slight uphill, left-hander. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. Yes, there's the 1K to go.
The
And
breakaway is
there's
not
your
to
slight
everybody's liking.
downhill.
The peloton has significantly
But that
increased its
right-hander is
speed.
not going to do anything.
The front
This,
group is disorganized, and
that's
some
the
riders are
right-left
exploiting this
that would
opportunity
have
to
been
attack.
technical.
There's some that
So,
just can't keep up. There
this
are
is
gaps beginning
much
to appear
more
at the
about
rear.
just surviving a hard chase. It's a minute, 30K to go to those 11 riders, and we're seeing splits behind us, but I don't see that much fatigue. I mean, Mobach's tired, but besides that, I want Plankart to get up here. I want you guys to not miss a split, so get up here, get behind me. Yeah, see, they're missing little yo-yoing splits as it is right now, so we don't want those guys to get dropped. So hopefully they can get up here and make contact with us. We've nearly caught the break. 20 seconds to those guys.
We're just 20 kilometers from the finish, so things should
lose
come
them
down
again.
to a mass
It
sprint
yo-yos
for the line.
again.
The pack is back on level terms with the
And
breakaway
now I'm
group.
solo. Maybe not. Again. Come on. I know you want to join me, right? Plank art. Silly yo-yoing. The Miltfort is here now. 35. 15K to go. 35 riders in this little mini break.
Only 15 kilometers left.
But at this point, I don't think we're that likely. Gap's actually opening up behind us. Maybe we are going to stay away. 14K to go. Next time through, I think. 11K to go. $10K to go.
There are just 10 kilometers left.
46 seconds behind us.
And they keep on attacking.
All right,
Anyone that's low on gas definitely won't be able to keep up.
Miltfort. Good sprinter, but he does not have much left in the tank.
Falling behind. A
Let's go
team
ahead
leader
and
is
do
falling
that transcend
behind.
yourself thing so you can stay in there a little longer. Gel up for myself. 6K to go. And he is done. What I need to do is I need to follow Gardini. I don't know. I said follow. This is why I don't use that mechanic very often, because they don't do
There are
it
just 5
90%
kilometers
of the
left.
time. Okay, not 90, but about 75% of the time. They don't do it. 4K to go. And this would be the little time to punch and get away. Let's see if we can do it.
And off he goes.
2.9K,
He's giving it one
and
last
we're going to go 99. 2K to go. It's a downhill, so we're going to go into an arrow position. And ride it out for the finish.
And the final sprint is
Sprint
off.
it
Who's
out.
gonna be the first
25
to the line
seconds
today?
for the win. All I
This
had
was
to
a
do
great
was
day
open a
for
little
him.
gap
Nobody
coming
could
out of
keep
a
up with
technical
him.
turn, up a little hill. Just a small gap was all I needed. And then because of that nice little flat rating and those little bonuses like the arrow
We're
tuck,
waiting for the tail enders who continue to
I was able
arrive.
to stay out front and comfortably take the win ahead of the guy who should be winning all over. He's Case Bowl, much faster than anybody else around here. Van Poppel's decent. Ballerini's got a little bit of pace. Halverson certainly does. Guillaume Say has a little bit. Luis.
Now for the
Actually,
best
a lot
moments
of
of the day.
decent fighters that I just simply rode away from and easily took a victory. Thanks. Second victory of the year. I'll take that. This is gonna put us all the way already into June. I win by 19 seconds. Nice little break. First in the race, 33 points. We're gonna get that 45 at the turn of the month as well. So cruising our way towards level 23. Probably will get level 23 in the next episode, but we still have 3 levels to go. It's level 25 before we're going to gain any attributes again. Remember, level 22 came with attributes. That's going to do it for this one. That's what's up for the next one. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.